my fellow park enthusiasts. Sorry if I'm a bit quieter than usual. I'm at home with my family now, so I have other people home, and it would not do for me to be all noisy in the morning. Granted, it's not that early. It's not that early. Come on now. Anyways, where I am on my usual grind of trying to improve my personal best time with Pikachu in this minigame. And this is going to be my last gaming stream of the year. So I've got to make it count. I do believe that I'll be able to put on one more stream on Friday, but I have a slightly different plan for that. If you end up watching this VOD before Friday, then just know that at 10 a.m. I will be putting on a special stream of sorts. Not that that probably sounds appealing to anyone, but I'm just putting it out there. Oh. Now, I wouldn't say that my current PB on this map is super tight, but it is getting lower, and it's starting to get to the point where I think personal bests are going to be a bit harder to come by. We'll see. I do feel like I've been getting a little better. I do feel like I've gotten a little better at this little mini game, but still just got a ways to go. Big fan of how well the game seems to be running right now. Hopefully it can stay that way for at least 30 minutes. Oh, that was not a good start. No matter. Oh, I did turn down the game volume a little bit just to accommodate my voice a little more. I have to check in on the stream in a couple minutes and see how that is working out. Ah. Ah. I guess it's not too early to check in on the stream. Better than forgetting to do it and then having an issue. I think I'm gonna check in on my phone today. Oh, I have. Hold on, let me respond to a message I received. Kind of sad my own stream doesn't show up on my YouTube homepage It is what it is. But let me click on it and see how I sound. How the gameplay is being translated. Seems to look good. Alright. I've concluded that my stream is just fine. It's only ever not been fine on maybe 2 occasions. Perhaps it was not worth fretting over today or any previous day. Oops. It does occur to me now how audible everything is. Not just my voice. To make sure no one hears the hostages screaming in the background. Perhaps there's like a special mic I can get that will mute the white noise. The background noise, that is. I wouldn't exactly call it white noise. Ah. It's a pretty dusty bridge. I mean, I suppose it seems to be made of cobblestone bricks. I'm a bit of a cobblestone enthusiast myself. But yeah, I guess that would explain the dust. Still seems like a risky place to land. Seems like it would be a high risk of injury on that terrain. This is unrelated, but do you think that Pokemon have dental insurance? Do you think that when they go to the Pokemon Center, Nurse Joy looks at their teeth? It's just, I don't know. I figured, what if Pikachu fell and ended up chipping one of its teeth? Like, who would look after it then? I don't really get how those Pokemon healing machines work, but I guess it's kind of stupid to think about it. When you yourself, as the player character, have the power to heal any injury of your Pokemon. Perhaps it's best not to take it too seriously. Ah! Ah. Oh man. It's our only finishing time today. Still got a ways to go before it's a time to get too excited about. It'd be cool to get a new PB before the year's end. Ah, it's gonna depend on my efforts here, whether or not I do grab that PB. Oops, bad start. No worries, just make a new attempt. I had a bit of an odd dream. This was the night before last. I had a dream that I was playing a game, and this game I was in, I was being chased by Lugia, the Pokemon, and I was supposed to be fighting it, but every time it got near me on the map, I would use a teleportation spot and go somewhere else on the map because I was afraid of it. I mean that that was about it. That was about all my dream was. I was in like a mall, I guess, a shopping center. That's what the map was. Made a bit of a decision. Oopsies. Made a bit of a decision over the weekend, and I think this will impact my Poke Park career quite a bit. But basically, I decided that from here on out, I'm probably going to do some attempts off stream, not just for Pikachu, but for any future speedruns I do. And the reason for that is that I don't think I'm going to get very far if I'm only doing attempts for, 30 minutes a week. If I do that, then I might get one or two records next year. But I'd like a bit more than that. If I ever want to get to speedrunning the main game, which is one of my long-term goals, then I'm probably going to need to do some work off stream. That's what I'm thinking. So, for the most part, I've been keeping my gameplay to, you know, these streams twice, once and sometimes twice a week. Listen to me rambling about this. It's not like I have any viewers yet, but just you wait. Next year, I will have 1 million subscribers, and everyone will be looking back to all my past VODs to see how exactly I became so successful. And you'll look at this one, and you'll say, "Wow, I can't believe he predicted the future where he'd have 1 million subscribers." And surely it's thanks to the fact that if he decided to do off-stream grinding, what an admirable and hard-working attitude. That's what I imagine you'll all say. Don't worry, I'm not reading your mind. I'm just a people person like that. I understand people. Thank you if you're watching this VOD. I'm not quite sure what I did to be so worthy of your attention, but I will do my best to hopefully not disappoint you, and maybe I'll do something that's entertaining. Ah, These Pokemon must have pretty good core strength to be able to, swing themselves that hard, starting from no momentum. There should be, I mean, I just thought of this, so I don't actually know if this would be a good idea, but you think it'd be worthwhile to invest in a Pokemon Olympics type game? You know how we have Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics or Olympics 2015 or whenever they did that series. I think it'd be cool if we had like a game where we have Pokemon competing in athletic events. It'd be, you know, it'd be sure to have a lot of variety, I'd say. Plus, they'd probably make up their own new uh, events. Well, call me up if you're ever thinking about a Game Freak. Let me know. Let me know if we can maybe cut a deal. Uh, Sad. 6.9 is the current record, so just just going by that, still have ways to go. Pardon me. I was taking a hydration break, and then I have a few more messages to respond to now, so I'm just gonna take a minute with this. Need to make sure I'm not being too loud because my sister is working remotely from the other room today. And by the other room, I mean uh, her dining room in my mom's house. My fellow park enthusiasts, how common is it to carry your PC from place to place for short term family visits. Because I have a good friend who has divorced parents, and whenever he would visit one, he'd take he'd take his whole PC there. Even when he was a kid, and they had split custody. I think he'd every once in a while he'd haul his computer with him from place to place. That just seems like so much work to be doing often. And even now, he'll still do it when he goes to visit them. If he has an event worth hauling his computer for, I guess. But for my part, I'd probably, I don't know, if I was visiting, if I was going away for a week, then I probably wouldn't bother to take my PC with me, even if that means several things, including not being able to stream, do park streams. No shade to my fellow park enthusiasts, but I can't please you guys all the time. Speaking of my fellow park enthusiasts, it doesn't look like any of you are here while I'm currently streaming. That's fine. That's okay. Whatever. Ah. Oops. Ah. No. That was a bit too high on almost every jump. I don't actually know how much of a difference it makes if you jump a little higher as opposed to as low as possible. I figured that the most time to save from my PB would come from the first vine, or the first, I don't know, dog. What am I swinging on? Anyways, I figured most time to save was in the first few seconds before I make my first jump. Because I've got to swing twice, and it's gotta be frame perfect. Frame perfect. I don't know if it needs to be frame perfect, but it'd be pretty cool if it was frame perfect, right? If every frame mattered. How many frames does this game run at? I don't know. It's probably 30. In which case, it would be 1/30th of a second that I could save. That's that's no small amount of time, mind you. 1/30th of a second. 1/30th. 1/30. 1 second in every 30 seconds in a manner of speaking. Actually, I don't think that one's right. I don't think that interpretation works. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's what I get for never graduating second grade. Alright, I'll go for about 7 more minutes on this, and then I'll move on to my other activities. Phooey. Gah. Jumping a bit too high. How silly of me. Don't I know that it's faster to jump low? How silly can I get? If only it wasn't for my mortal coil, I could probably have gotten a new PB already. Not that these are my jaunts, but back when I was in my teens, I could easily master something like silly button timing. I could probably swing a wee Wiimote. I could probably swing one, and I could do it better than anyone. But now I'm old. Now I'm old as dirt. I've achieved Unk status, and now there's nothing left for me but to rot. It's kind of where I'm at in life. And yet here I am, still aspiring. Pretty inspirational, if I do say so myself. Ah. Oh. Not quite what I was going for. Alright, another 3 minutes. Just give me 3 minutes. I'll make something happen. Oof. Perhaps not optimal. Alright, this will be my last attempt. No. Alright, this will be my last attempt. Ah. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Alright. Pelipper Circle Circuit. This is how we will finish off our gaming activities for the year. Last time I think we finished on Gliscor? No, Pelipper. I think we finished on Pelipper. Or maybe not? I know we decided to to give up on the perfect score with Gliscor, but I think Pelipper we still had a bit of a ways to go. Oh, okay. Alright. Quick water break. Hydration trumps all. Keep that in mind as you proceed in your daily lives. Hydration will always help you out. It will never lead you astray. Hydration will never betray you. Okay, so might be able to grab that. Not sure, who knows. Oopsies. Oops, I missed 2,000. Now, I feel like I pulled off a pretty interesting move just a minute ago. In fact, maybe I'll go back and look at it. Maybe not right now. Maybe some other time. But I'm fairly certain I saw Pelipper in all its size do a pretty mobile maneuver where it grabbed these two rainbow rings and then it grabbed these yellow ones and then it grabbed these red ones. Now I could have just hallucinated it. I didn't take my meds, so it's totally possible. But you know, could be big. Could be big if it turns out that we could do that. Because if Pelipper could pull off a maneuver like that, then surely that means Gliscor could as well, which would open up the gate for a perfect score with Gliscor. I don't know about Pelipper. I mean, I don't know. Pretty sure that was like the most difficult maneuver, so. Okay, that's okay. I guess we could have grabbed a few. Okay, well this is not. This is not the run. Okay, this is not it. This is not it, I'm afraid. 27,000. Oops. It's a lot of thousands. It's a, sizable number of thousands. But it's not quite what I need in order to impress my friends. Wow, man, if you got how many thousands on Pelipper Circle Circuit? I'll say, yeah, guys, no biggie. I got quite a haul of points, and then they'll ask to be my friend, and we'll all we'll all do friend things together. I'm not quite sure what friends do together. I feel like I need friends to know that. But one of these days, I'll find out. I'll find out, guys. I'll find out, my fellow Bark enthusiasts. I'll find out. Oh, okay. That looks almost doable. We'll have to push a bit harder on that. See if we can. Oopsies. Oopsies. We can get anything going. Anything solid. Okay. Alright, I feel like it's been good to get practice on the whole course rather than just resetting. I am not on a good pace, but let's see. So I missed a few red ones at the beginning. Those might be possible to grab. I'm also down 1,000 from some rainbow ring I didn't grab. I don't know if those are possible. So what, reds at the beginning, there's a rainbow one I missed. Then the reds and the rainbow one, or no, the reds and the yellow, yeah, I missed a few of those. What is my high score right now? 27,800. Yeah, I can beat that, I'm sure. Okay, first of all, I need to see if I'm truly built for this beginning. One way or the other, I need to confirm that it is either possible or not possible to get those reds at the very start. Oh, okay. I'm fairly certain I can get those. It'd be wise not to give up on them so hastily. So I feel like I can get all of the yellow rings at the end. I just need to swivel off to the left a bit sooner. We got them! Alright, so that's good to know. That's definitely possible. Now I wonder about this. Oh, it's close. Might be doable. Alright. So still a rainbow that I'm not sure about. Okay, 28,000. That's a new standard. Is it my limit though? I'm not quite sure. I'll test it a bit more. See what is perhaps able to be oopsies. Oopsies. That's okay. You can still test out other parts like this. I want to be able to grab all three of these rings, but it's kind of eluding me. There's also this. Okay, so I can, at the very least, I can improve my score by grabbing some yellow rings that I missed in the middle of the course. So is it possible to grab both of those rainbow rings at the end? I don't know. And then there's one more part I need to solidify, and that's this one. I'm missing a few of the yellow rings right before the very end, and I have a feeling that they're possible to grab. I'll only put in a few more minutes of attempts though. You can leave it for next year. It's no biggie. Okay, I didn't peel off fast enough. Is what it is. Okay, I can grab all those rainbow colors. That's good to know. Okay, so going over what I know I can do, or what I'm not. Let's go over what I'm not sure I can do. So I'm not sure that I can grab all four of these consecutive rainbow rings. I know I can grab at least 3 of them, but I'm not sure about 4. I'm not sure I can get these red ones that I just passed. I'm not sure if that's doable, considering that I'm prioritizing the rainbow one before. And then I think, but I'm not certain, that I can grab the full string of yellows at the very end. It's actually pretty tough to get some of these strings. Very cool. Oopsie. I missed 1,000. That's tough. I missed 2,000. That's not ideal. Still wanting to match my personal best, I guess. Yeah, I guess I have to hit the red one too. Rah! So I missed a yellow ring at the beginning, I think. Oh, that's the closest I feel like I've gotten to obtaining the whole sequence. Whole sequence of rings. Come on! I missed a yellow ring between those two. Not sure how vital that is. What's my current score? It's 28,800, I think. 600. 600. Shoot, if I could have only gotten the... Did I get the red one? I don't know, dog. The dementia is it should not be coming this early in life, but sometimes life gives you lemons, and dementia is one of them. If anyone does find a cure for dementia, please hit me up on the low, because pretty sure the CIA is not going to let that fly if it goes out to the public. Okay, well, one thing I at least confirmed this run is that you can grab all of those yellows. Of course, I didn't get the ones on the right before drifting over the left, so I have to test that out a little more. Okay, I missed that one. Wait. Are there only 2 yellow rings at the start? I thought there were 3, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see how right or wrong I am. No, it's 3. It's 3. I mean, if it's not possible to get all the yellow ones before grabbing the first red one, then I guess the optimal strategy would be to miss out on the third yellow. I don't know. I'll probably have to watch my stream back at some point. Not my favorite activity, but perhaps can't be helped. Also, I only grabbed, kind of tough, I only grabbed one of those 2 rainbows that I probably might have been able to grab. Fetch. I don't know why I said the word fetch. I want to replace it. Want to replace the word grab with fetch, but I already said the word grab, so there's no more room for the word fetch in my life. It was really quite sad. Okay, well, I'm missing out on 200. Whoopsie. Hopefully this does not profoundly... Okay, well, there goes that. Ah. Not ideal. Perhaps not ideal. That's okay. This will be my last attempt. Oof. It's close. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Okay, pretty good effort by me. I managed to snag one last PB with Pelipper. Alright, looks like that's gonna be it. Don't mind me, just stretching. You can't see the stretch, but you could hear the noise of me stretching. So I needed to clarify that I was in fact stretching and not doing anything else. Anyways, it's been a good year. We'll most likely have one more stream on Friday, but yeah, thank you if you spent any time with this stream or VOD today. Please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourselves in the days to come.